Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I have a project share to, I want to show you this 6x8 flipbook album that I made using the Let's Go collection from Simple Stories. If you follow me over on Instagram, you have probably seen this album, but I wanted to do a video over here on YouTube as well and show you some of the details and kind of the expanded version of this album. So as I mentioned, it's a 6x8 flip book from Simple Stories. This is the, I can't remember, I think it's the dotted. Anyway, I don't remember, but I will link it in the description box below. This is the 6x8 size. I wanted a little bit bigger size because I knew I was going to have more than would fit in their 4x6 flip books. So here's the first page that I did. There's some embellishment over here, and then right down here I'm going to add some journaling. And then this first page is titled Montana Adventure, and this is just a quick weekend trip that we went to Montana and into Glacier National Park with my family. So the Montana word comes from the Let's Go sticker book, and I just put those stickers out on a piece of white cardstock and cut them out so that they matched this foam sticker, and adhered them with some pop dots. And then this is not the first photo that we took on this adventure. In fact, it was more towards the end, but I think it is one of my favorite photos, and it is the photo that kind of introduces the album and starts telling the story. So if you do love travel, documenting your travels, I do have a class that is live right now with Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine called Travel Toolkit. I would love to have you. I always link this class in my description box, but please come over and join me. I do a live every week. There's a recorded lesson, and then I also do a live component for 5 lessons. Anyway, so back to the album. Here is page 2, and I've got this gorgeous chipboard frame, the title Explore, and then a little bit of room for journaling. And this page is about our drive. It was, I think, about 6.5, 7 hours that we spent in the car, and it was absolutely beautiful scenery, and so I did take a lot of photos. Here's just another photo of our drive, and then a tag for journaling. And then I just stitched this cute pocket to this background. But I did that before I put this pocket together so that I didn't stitch this back pocket together. So this is just an out-of-the-pocket page, so to speak. It's an out-of-pocket page, if that even makes sense. But I have this pull-out that is a little bit smaller than 6x8 that just has a photo of my niece. She was riding with us in the back seat with my daughter, and they were having a lot of fun. Here are a couple of photos from day 1 of our adventure. And then here's where you're going to see a little bit of, this was not in the original video that I did. When I got started going on this album, let me back up a little bit. For the first time, we had a shared family album that my niece set up so that we could all share the photos that we took during our trip. Honestly, that kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop in a good way, but I had way more photos than I'm used to in documenting a journey like this. So there are tons and tons of photos, so I added in a whole bunch of pocket pages. and they are not 100% complete because I haven't done my journaling, but it will all come together and I'll have my journaling done soon. So there was a big slide down the mountain at a ski resort that we all went on. So there's a spot for journaling here and another spot for the journaling here. I've got more photos right there of some of us going down the alpine slide. There's a little bit of room for embellishment or journaling, but I'm not going to finish that until I have my journaling all done. Then I've got this cute photo of my niece and I on the ski lift. And then this one is just fun embellishment. I love the road sign. Here's a tag that is really cute. And it's just on top of that fun photo. I do need to fix it right here and put a sticker over that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of journaling on the back about that photo that's tucked behind there. And then here's another, or some more photos from our day at the ski resort. And some of us riding up the ski lift. And then a couple of my nieces decided to go on a zipline adventure. And so there's just a photo of them in their harnesses. They couldn't take any photos while they were on the zip line, and so that's the one photo that we have of them. I did take my nieces to shopping, just to a couple of places before we went out on our adventures the second day. They thought I was crazy, but I thought it would be fun to take a selfie of all of us at the Target security cam. Here again, this one isn't quite finished. I will do my journaling and then finish things off. So here are some photos of, we had to wait a little bit before we could go into Glacier National Park. And so we did a little bit of shopping and got some ice cream and lots of cute photos of the kids there by the entrance of Glacier National Park. And then here is a page. These are photos from in the park. I've got a couple of journaling spots that I'll fill in, and if I don't end up doing this much journaling, then I'll just add a 3x4 pocket card. And then here on the back, I wanted a lot of interactive elements and a lot of photos. There's tons and tons of photos, and I don't think I'll end up doing a ton of journaling. I think I will end up filling some of these spots with just a journaling card. But there's so many cute flip ups and interactive elements. There's my nephew, just a bunch more photos of the kids. There's me and my youngest nephew. And then again, I can fill this in once I have my journaling done. I am going to keep the journaling on this album private. As my nieces and nephews get a little older, I want to be respectful of them. They're okay with photos, but I'll keep the stories off camera. So I do need to go back and add a little bit of crochet thread there on that one. I love this flip up. Again, I'm not sure whether I will put journaling or, honestly, I printed like maybe a quarter, no, maybe way less than a quarter of the photos that we had. I've printed tons and tons of them, but there's still so many. So I can go back and fill in with some photos later if I need to. There's just a cute photo of my daughter and I in a chipboard frame. I do need to go back and adhere that on just this out of the page, or out of the pocket page. And then this trim you may have seen before, but that was given to me by my grandmother. Shortly before she passed away, I got a box of her sewing notions, and this pink trim is in there, and I've surprisingly found a lot of spaces, or a lot of ways to use that. So here's the last page that's in the pocket. We took a few, my brother and his family and my parents, we took a few photos before we left the park. And then these two photos, I'm still deciding on how I'm going to document this, but on our way out of Glacier, we stopped and watched the Top Gun, the new Top Gun movie, and then I just thought it was so cute. There was all of my nieces and my mom and my daughter sitting around the kitchen table at our Airbnb having a bowl of cold cereal at, oh, it was probably 10:30 at night. Anyway, so I will find a way to tell that story. I'm just not exactly sure where I'm going to put it yet. And then right here is just a photo of a couple of my nieces, my daughter and my nephew that they sent me on one of the stops on their drive home. So friends, please do me a favor, just hop over and grab this collection. It is my all-time favorite travel collection. The artwork is adorable, and there are so many cute, fun elements that even if you're just going on a road trip or a staycation, or whether you've got a longer airplane trip, it is so cute, and there are so many fun uses for it. So watch for a lot more projects coming from me using this this collection. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you supporting my channel. Please let me know if you have any questions or if I can help you in any way as you're documenting your journey. So thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon.